We work in office buildings or at production sites, in big cities or rural areas. These buildings are filled with activity, buzzing with energy of the people and equipment inside. But that energy comes at a cost to the environment and a cost to our wallets. In this video I will tell you about some options I used in the past to save energy and to make our workplaces more sustainable. One of the easiest and most effective ways to conserve energy is to find out about your biggest energy consumptions and to find ways to reduce those. In an office, for example, heating, cooling and lighting are usually the most energy-consuming operations. For production sites, the consumption patterns can vary a lot. So there, an energy audit with permanent or at least temporary metering will work best to find out about the biggest consumers. By identifying where the most energy is being used and finding ways to cut that energy use without a negative impact on your business, you can significantly reduce your energy bills and help the environment. For space heating or cooling, usually it makes sense to first check on any leakages of the building. Also, it can be useful to consider adjusting the temperature if possible. Every degree in difference to the outside climate will make quite a difference in your energy bills. If space heating is your biggest consumer, a quick fix could be to optimize the heating system. Nighttime and weekend temperature reduction and centrally controlled thermostats are good, yet most of the times not too expensive options to save energy. It can also make sense to install a heat recovery system. This can especially make sense if you have heat sources from production or increased ventilation needs. It is often possible to use this excess heat for preheating hot water, for example. I have seen examples of bakery ovens excess heat heating the hot water tank. And I recently even heard of a project where a small data center is heating a communal swimming pool. Also, there are great options for heat recovery in ventilation systems. To save energy for your cooling demand, it should be common sense to close any windows and doors while the aircon is running. However, I've seen quite a few open windows when making inspections in the past. So this simple step in ensuring windows are being closed can help you to save a lot of energy. Then shading options are often overlooked possibilities to save energy for air conditioning. By keeping the sun out of the building, you eliminate the need to make up for the thermal gains. If you are consuming quite some energy for lighting, why not thinking about some natural light sources as a simple yet effective way to conserve energy and reduce your overall energy consumption? Light conducting pipes or roof lights can make sense to bring daylight deep into the building. This can make a difference. However, it should be balanced with the thermal efficiency of the building. Installing energy efficient light bulbs such as LED can also help save significant energy in the long run. Installing occupancy sensor lighting can also make sense depending on the space utilization. Implementing a switch-off campaign is another effective way to raise awareness among employees and workers about the role they can play in reducing energy consumption. With this very cheap initiative, you can jumpstart a new energy-saving culture and significantly reduce your energy bills. It also helps to label any switches, so people know exactly which switch to use and do not have to try it out. It also often makes sense to check any pumps. Often those can be replaced by more efficient ones, which save a lot of energy and often have short payback times. Charging appliances overnight will help to avoid power consumption peaks and might even be cheaper depending on your energy provider. Solar panels then are a more significant investment, but they can provide long-term energy savings and help the environment. It's important to note that energy conservation is not just about saving money, it's also about our environment and addressing climate change. So by reducing energy demand in the office buildings or in production sites, we all can help to fight climate change and to make this world a more sustainable one. Another great way to address climate change is by addressing your waste. And if you want to find out more about waste and what you can do with it, I recommend you to watch my video about that.